Welcome to a video. This video is for February 24th on a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope y'all will have a great day. As for me, it is February 22nd on a Sunday. And let me share the time. It is 22:09. This is my second take. My first take, I got too negative, but I gotta be mindful. I gotta be positive. Plus, when I look back at the videos, I want to see that I am improving, not stuck in a circle. And yeah, let's get started. We're gonna just go with the flow. I hadn't write anything down. And of course, I just finished taking the shower at the gym and then heading over to the storage place to brush my teeth. And now I'm making the video. Man, I worked today, but I didn't go all out as I thought I would. I started pretty early. I think I got to the BP location at 10 o'clock. And of course, the reason why it takes so long is I had to make breakfast. I'm trying to streamline things. I woke up late again. I woke up at, I think, 6:30 because I'm trying to wake up at 5. But the problem is when I find a sleeping spot, there's always some sort of issue and I end up sleeping at 12. And it looks like my body needs at least 6 hours to recover. And yeah, it is what it is. So I got up late and I had to make breakfast. But while making breakfast, I also cooked the rice at the same time, hopefully to save time that way. And I think it did shave off some time. And of course, after that, I would go use the restroom. And good news is I'm going, sorry for too much information, number 2 every day. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. And yeah, that's the one that takes time from going to the restroom, then heading all the way to BP. I lose like an hour and 10 or 20 minutes. So yeah, I got there. And immediately I start working right away. And I did a total of 7 trips and I made $77. Woo, not bad. It could have been more. I stopped at 4:30 because I was so drained and I was so tired because whatever was reasonable, I took it. And even though it was far, far away, I still took it. And yeah, I think dealing with the drivers, it was just very bad for me and it took a toll because I was planning to work right afterwards because I finished making dinner. I finished making coffee about 6 o'clock. So it took me an hour and a half to get that done. But once I got that done, I just spaced out and I was tired and I was thinking, man, can I still continue? Because I have really rough time doing deliveries at night. Man. Because the LED lights, the laser lights, they are so bright. And when I look at it for more than, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds, I start hurting. Like my eyes start hurting and then I would get dizzy spells. So that's the reason why I kind of do not like driving at night, because of people's LED lights and the laser lights, especially the ones in SUVs and trucks. My goodness, those are terrible. Yeah, that's why I try to work early in the morning as I can so I could have more daylight, because even though there are people, they still have their headlights on daytime, but it's not as bad compared to night. Anyways, yeah, and I was really down and out, and I'm very grateful because I saw the comment from Sierra and he had words of encouragement, and he also elaborated on his comments because I was just so out of it. I feel like I'm just going in circles. I'm trying to break and make a change, but I think my process, it was just not good. And I had too much expectation of myself. So I'm looking around. And yeah, I mean, he had great suggestions, great tips, just to do the 1%. And I totally forgot all about that, because when I was at the Toots house, I had channels that I wanted to do, and I was working on each of them, doing 1% on each of them, and I was making progress. And I think I scrapped everything, meaning I just threw everything out when I moved out to the streets. And there are a lot of things, a lot of procedures. I guess I had a routine when I was at the house, the Toots house. And now that I'm on the street, I have to rebuild new routines, because it's not the same. I don't have a peaceful place anymore. Now I have to deal with people on the streets, and there's a lot of them. And they're not the considerate kind either. So yeah, I think that's why I just been on high alert, on top of driving. For those that don't know, I do the Uber Eats, is a food delivery service, and I deal with terrible drivers every day. And I'm grateful that the Father of Heaven has protected me from these zombies that pleasures themselves on the phone, or pleasure themselves daydreaming. They're just not paying attention on the road. They're swerving, not driving straight. And I don't know, when I try to get away from them, it seems that they wake up and they would get really aggressive or offended or something. I don't know. And it's just not one, it's just like majority of them, and it's just terrible, and it's very stressful. And dealing with that already, then have to looking for a sleeping spot or finding a peaceful place to get whatever I need done, like making a video or trying to figure out the camera or an app or something like that. Anything that involves working with the social media, they spawn out of nowhere, and they start troubling me. So I don't know. I'm trying to keep my cool, and one of my goals is when I encounter those people, not to snap like that, but to calmly move away, calmly go to another place, and not speak harshly right away in my mind, not just out with my mouth, but in my mind too, and try to have some sort of control. And because I realized I don't want to carry that bad energy that those people have given me when I go to a different place, because my goal is to go to a different place. And maybe that's why I remember the Father of Heaven, when I found a spot with high vibes, high energy people, very good people, the Father of Heaven is telling me, no, don't go there, because I don't want you to spread your energy to them. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to carry these other energies that these people are causing in me. So I'm trying to work on it, so I can be around with people that are more lively. And yeah, I think that's one of the things I gotta really work on myself. So that's all I have. What's next is usual, but this time I'm gonna try to work on my other channel. Of course, I'm not gonna complain if I get a lot of deliveries like I did today, because I wanted to work on my other channels today. I couldn't because the deliveries. But when I'm burnt out, maybe I should try to work on the channels then. But I'm not sure, because when I burn out, I'm in a really negative mood. I kind of don't want to spread that out if I'm making a video for the other channels in a grumpy state or spazzed out. I don't know. But anyways, I gotta do something. And I did start working out again with I want to do the squats, but the problem is I'm in public and I don't want people to see me doing the squats. So what I'm doing temporary is I'm doing the hand grips. And when there's no people, that's when I'll do the squats. But there are too many people. I mean, as I mentioned in my previous video, there was already a lot of people, and it's growing. Now it just seems more and more. And strangely enough, I saw on YouTube, they showed like a news station was talking about the homelessness in NorCal, or Northern California, the Bay Area specifically, how they had like this, I think they call it safe parking. And wow, they said the numbers just increased. There's more and more. I didn't know they had this. It was called RV rental, where people, instead of renting an apartment, they just rent out the RV. And there was like people were charging an insane rate on these, and there's no laws against it. And now I guess the state of California or in that city, they had to create some laws for that or something. And I was thinking, wow, that is wild. That is wild. But yeah, I gotta get out of California. I gotta get out. Anyways, I digress. I forgot to talk about what's next. So yeah, I'm going to try to work as much as I can. Hopefully I get a lot of deliveries. If I don't, I'm going to continue organizing the car and also continue to look at my other channels, what I could do. What I really need to do also, besides organizing the car, is to pull out my laptop and start logging in my financial stuff, because I gotta pay the interest. I'm lagging on it because it's $1,000 and I don't have $1,000. I also gotta do some other stuff. I gotta pay my other bills. I gotta wait for Monday or Tuesday so I could transfer whatever I get money from Uber this week, so I can start paying my big credit card and put money into my personal loan and also the car loan. And man, it's just a terrible feeling. My heart's sinking when I think about it. And yeah, I think that is it. Oh yeah, well, let me share this and I'll share the bonus after, for those that, if they want to stay a little longer. I want to say thank you to those that have watched the video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content or just want to join along the journey, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, because any interaction with the video will help out the channel. It'll let the YouTube land know that I'm a good content creator and will push out more of my content. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I'm very grateful and thankful, because it is encouraging for me to keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, and I need all the encouragement I could get. And for the bonus is yeah, my neighbor, he called yesterday, and the neighbor that I was cool with, he called, he left a message, he said something about calling back or something like that, and I didn't, and it was yesterday. Today I still didn't call him. I'm debating, should I even call him? I don't know, because the Father of Heaven said something and it troubled me a little bit, and I kind of understood what the Father of Heaven was saying. He said Israel does not need Egypt. Well, to me, he said Yashrael does not need Mitzrayim, meaning Israel does not need Egypt. And when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay. Meaning, don't have anything to do with the neighbor. But the thing is, I miss the guy, because he was kind of like a father figure. So I don't know. Father of Heaven's telling me don't have anything to do with the neighbor, and I'm thinking, man, I need to do an oil change. Should I look for a spot on the street somewhere where it's safe? Because I don't know, nowhere it seems safe, because people are so reckless. They don't pay attention when they're turning in. I see people hitting stuff, swiping stuff, and a lot of cars here, their cars are messed up, swiped or crushed. The bumpers are like all mashed in. So I would not be surprised if they would either, I don't know, cripple me, or even better, like unalive me. But the worst thing, if I crippled, that means I'm still alive, and I would have a disability. That would be terrible. Anyways, yeah, so I'm thinking the neighbor that used to be cool, I could have a spot to do an oil change. But man, when the Father of Heaven said that, I really don't know what to think. Well, I should have done what I said on my older videos, is to make friends. I have not done that. Maybe I should, because if I make friends, I could ask them, hey, can I go to your place and do my oil change? And who knows, I'll do oil change for your car, as long as it's not the new cars, because the new cars nowadays, I have no idea, and it doesn't look worth it to change it. So this guy, He usually goes to the left, but now he went to the right. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyways, yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching all the way through, and until the next, the Father of Heaven willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua, and I hope y'all will have a great Tuesday.